Aloha. Welcome to TMDR, the Maui Daily Report for Monday, April 21st, 2025. I'm Chivo Cheng Johnson. These are some of the stories that may interest you today. Governor Green announced that both the United States and Hawaii state flag will be lowered to half-mast to honor the life and legacy of Pope Francis, who died early this morning. Although the pontiff was ill, his death came as a shock since he blessed a huge Vatican crowd yesterday on Easter Sunday from his balcony. And welcome to Earth Week. Tomorrow will mark the 55th anniversary of Earth Day, and along with federal attacks on decades of environmental progress, comes the news that Hawaii beaches are shrinking at an alarming rate due to sea level rise, and projections are that many will disappear entirely before the end of the century. There is some good news for Hawaii's coral reefs. Thanks to Nature Conservancy and global insurer Munich Re Group, an insurance policy has been renewed that will provide up to $2 million in funding for rapid coral reef repair in the event of hurricane or tropical storm damage. First purchased in 2022, it was the nation's first coral reef insurance policy. Who is going to protect the sea life? Donald Trump has opened one of the largest protected areas of the Central Pacific Ocean to commercial fishing, lifting a ban to conserve the region's imperiled fish, sharks, sea turtles, marine mammals, and many other species. With that one executive order, U.S. fishing fleets can once again access waters within the Pacific Remote Marine National Monument, made up of remote islands and atolls across 495,000 square miles of ocean surrounding them. An estimated 1,500 people showed up at Maui College and joined a nationwide protest on Saturday to express their displeasure at the actions the Trump-Musk administration is implementing to transform the country. One protester even had a sign that read, "Think before thinking is illegal." The list goes on as told by the protesters and the signs that they carried. The Trump-Musk axe is swinging around and has cut $30 million in federal funding for research at the University of Hawaii, 40 employees, and 36 research programs related to diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility, renewable energy, climate change, and minority health have been affected. Another $26 million in cuts are expected from the Department of Energy, according to the UH. The Hawaii library system has also been cut. The Merry Monarch Festival starts up this week, and travelers to Hilo are being reminded that quarantine restrictions remain on the transport of ohia plants from Hawaii Island due to the fungal plant disease rapid ohia death, which is devastating Hawaii's forests. Moving any part of the ohia plant and any soil is prohibited and subject to fines ranging from $100 to $10,000. It's National Volunteer Week, and Hawaii ranks near the bottom in volunteerism. In response, Hands on Maui is getting the word out about things you can do to help out your community. Visit this web address to find out more. This will also take you to a calendar of events. And speaking of volunteerism, Upcountry Strong fills a big need, supporting those facing food insecurity in the Upcountry area. With the help of 18 volunteers contributing 220 hours a month, the commitment goes far beyond food. The volunteers strive to uplift clients with aloha and dedication. Akaku's Susie Gaston went to the store in Makawao to meet this amazing team of volunteers.
The work of Maui's nonprofit organization is essential in the community. Today, I visit the store of Upcountry Strong to learn more about their mission, food distribution.
400 square feet filled with love, compassion, and the most bestest volunteers out there.
And laughter.
And laughter, yeah, we laugh a lot.
Hey, Becky, what happened here today?
So after Paulette and I loaded up our cars at Maui Food Bank, we drove back up, unloaded our cars, brought everything into the hub, and stocked the shelves, and then started to bag the bags and get ready to open for our Wednesday open.
How many bags?
83 bags today.
Tiresome?
It's physical work, so it energizes me, actually.
Without Becky, Paulette, and Amy, and everybody else, we couldn't function.
Usually we have like some type of luncheon meat or can like tuna or chicken. We have corn this week. I've been volunteering since August, and I usually come on Wednesdays and Friday. And obviously I love it or I would not do it.
I go to Kula every Wednesday morning. I go get 2 boxes of butter lettuce from Waipouli Greens. So they are harvested on Tuesday. And these guys are awesome because most of the time it's a donation. And I come here and we work from 12 to 2. I do every Wednesdays. It's fulfilling. I love it. And working with everybody is really great because we have a great time.
There's a lot of heavy lifting and throwing around cases of food. And Becky and I, when we go to the food bank, we're really unloading close to 1,000 pounds of food every week.
2 women over
2 women, well, 70 and over.
The feeling that we have when we bring the bags out in the boxes and the thankfulness, it's really all we need.
Claudia, as president of Upcountry Strong, had nominated me with the county as the volunteer hero for this organization. I've been doing this since the fires, and I love it. It's a true honor to be able to help people and a privilege to be able to help people in need.
It just makes you feel good, especially now with everything that's going on in the world, to be able to help someone. It's awesome.
We all can help and support our nonprofit and the people who work to make Maui a better place.
Neat. The residents of Kahoma Village in Lahaina provide another example of volunteerism. They're hosting Community Planting Day this coming Saturday, April 26th, from 9 a.m. until noon. The plan is to revitalize the local landscape with native and resilient plant species, promote environmental stewardship, support community gardens, and to strengthen the community's connection to the land. The Maui Ocean Center will host its 2nd annual Earth Night this coming Saturday, April 26th, from 6 to 9 p.m. The event features live music, dance performances, ocean-themed activities, diver presentations in the aquarium's 750,000-gallon tank, and the feature presentation, Maui photographer Dan Sullivan's new film, Kohola, will be shown. It is a fantastic film about humpback whales. Today, April 21st, is Patriots' Day in Boston. The city holds the nation's most famous marathon and celebrates the heroes of the American Revolution. Let's check it out, shall we?
The 21st of April is Patriots' Day in Boston, the cradle of the American Revolution. And one thing they love here is their statues. Here's a Greek goddess checking her cell phone or something. That's what it looks like. And the statues in Boston are terrific. Mostly patriots. Here's Georgie Porgy Puddin' and Pie, I cannot tell a lie, George Washington. But he's not everybody's favorite here. He's not from Massachusetts, and he had hippopotamus teeth. This is Sam Adams' territory. He organized the revolution, he signed the Declaration of Independence, and he also brewed a pretty good beer. Get your Sam Adams here. And then there's Mary Dyer, the Quaker. They didn't like Quakers. And they kicked her out of Boston, told her not to come back. She came back, and they hanged her by the neck like a witch. But the favorite statue in Boston by far has to be Paul Revere. They really revere here in Boston. There's the Old North Church where he put up the 2 lanterns, one if by land, 2 if by sea. The limeys are coming to get you and get me. They flock to his burial ground at the old granary to put pennies on his tombstone. I'll put a penny on Paul.
People started leaving pennies because he was a coppersmith. It's really a Boston granary burial ground tradition to leave pennies on these tombstones.
He was actually a silversmith.
Paul Revere is not a typical founding father. He is not a signer of the Declaration of Independence. He wasn't actively engaged in combat during the war. And he didn't give huge sums of his own personal wealth to the revolution because he wasn't personally wealthy until after the war was over and he started the copper and brass company. So why is Paul Revere a founding father?
Paul Revere's Midnight Ride.
Paul Revere's Midnight Ride. Nobody ever even called it a midnight ride until 85 years after he went on a midnight ride. And a poet named Henry Wadsworth Longfellow wrote a poem, "Listen, my children, and you will hear of the midnight ride of Paul Revere."
Okay, he got a poem. He didn't sign the Declaration of Independence. But look, he got a participation medal because he showed up at the Tea Party and threw tea into Boston Harbor. And people love showing up at his house on the Freedom Trail in North Boston.
It is the oldest building in Boston proper that still stands today.
They even restored the fire trap to what it looked like back in the Revolutionary days, 1776 and such. It's cool that the people of Boston still pay a homage to our great patriots, but it begs the question, where are they now when we really need them?
Akaku will celebrate Earth Week all week long, starting this evening from 8 to 10 p.m. on Akaku Prime Time. Topics include boats like Greenpeace's Rainbow Warrior, a story about the vanishing blue butterfly, and the battles to save the last old-growth redwood forests. Here's a preview of some of Earth Week's coming attractions.
All this week on Akaku Showcase, Channel 55 from 8 to 10 p.m. A special Earth Week presentation. The Greenpeace Rainbow Warrior sails into L.A. with Deborah Harry.
And this is it's a really special ship. There aren't very many like this.
Martin Sheen.
Are you a Rainbow Warrior?
I would like to consider myself one, yeah.
And Greenpeace founder, the late, great Bob Hunter.
Essentially, it was an anti-nuclear thing to begin with that grew step by step into an environmental movement.
And Diane Ladd.
Well, some pretty good company here today.
You bet I am.
The Greenpeace people?
I just told him he's the Robin Hood of the seas.
Hunter.
The Robin Hood of the seas.
After that, the last butterfly, an extinction of a species.
I am Dr. Strangelove. Strangelove of the flies. Butterflies have, I think, very good press. People enjoy butterflies, and I think butterflies have an image equal to that of pandas and birds and other things that you think of as being beautiful.
After that, Redwood Summer, the battle for the trees.
All species united will never be defeated. All species united will never be defeated.
Private property, get your ass off the property. It's almost gone. They've raked the land up here. It's a fucking mess. How do you feel?
Arrested.
All Earth Week long, from 8 to 10 p.m. on Channel 55, Akaku Showcase.
Well, that's it for today's Maui Daily Report. Mahalo for joining us, and please keep watching Akaku, channels 53, 54, and 55. You can watch Akaku at akaku.org or on your phone 24/7 with our app Maui Stream. This is how we stay connected. I'm Chivo Ching Johnson. Have a great Monday night. Be happy, stay healthy, and keep smiling. Aloha.